Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome back to Animal Crossing. Flick is here. Ooh, that's exciting. I enjoy giving bugs to our bug friend. Alright, I have... Oh, you're right there. Hello, Flick. Wasn't expecting you to be so... right there. That's cool. We could, like, run around and catch bugs for Flick. That could be, like, a whole thing we could do. I was thinking, however... I worked so hard to get these damn orchid mantises. Let's do these. Saw stag. So we can sell one of you. Rainbows, horned dynastids, and then just, like, fish. And I know there's, like, regular mantises and things upstairs. I'm not worried about those right now. Okay. I was thinking... Ooh, today I want to put on the wetsuit. We'll go swim around and dive in the water and hopefully bump into Pascal. That'll be the thing that I want to do today. Commission a piece, please. Yeah. Look at those orchid mantises. Oh, they're so cool. Okay. You can also just have the rest of my bugs. I have a handful. He's so enthusiastic. Sweet. Thank you, Flick. Enjoy your stay here on my island. Also just, like, immediately and unthinkingly breaking with my sort of route, such that it is. That's a recipe for disaster. That's how we end up with those days where I have to, like, comb the entire island for the fossil again. Or the money tree spot, or whatever. Whatever the case may be. Message in the bottle is out there. We'll have to go get that in a moment. Nothing up there. Okay. Cephalobot, how you doing, dude? What's the latest? Donk donk. Let's talk. What kind of day will today be? It's off to a good start, I can tell you that. I need to deal with that. Okay, and like there's no red here. Flick is presumably the only visitor, although I am still gonna look for Gulliver, just in case. Just to be certain. Oh, these weeds. Okay. Not seeing any other fossils. That's a bad sign. Yesterday we found the fossils so quickly. It felt great. I mean, like, I do feel like I should be catching the bugs with Flick. There you are. How dare you fly through my body while I'm trying to catch you. The mailbox is gonna be a disaster. Presumably whenever I have internet and I can just like get the mail and it doesn't take 5 minutes. I'm both dreading that day and I'm looking forward to it at the same time. Okay. Checking out the beach. Yeah, I want to go swimming. I don't know if there's any cool critters in the ocean that are like leaving at the end of this month. I remember when the month started, I had the sentiment of like, hey, I should look into like what's leaving at the end of the month now, so that I'm not like panicking and trying to get things at the last minute, just right as the month ends. But then I don't remember what like actually came of that sentiment. Did I ever act on that thought? I do not know. Oh, you would have been a cool beetle to catch. I don't even know what you were. I very, very loosely remember looking into it and thinking that, like, there were, like, now that we're in a new season, there's not really anything that's leaving for a while. I don't actually remember if that's correct or not, though. Okay. Back to it. Ooh. You know what? This has been bugging me for such a long time. Like, let's just deal with this. So in my mind, it makes the most sense to go, like, in the order that these things would happen. So maybe we still want to put, like an extra mug here or an extra mug on the other side or something. I don't know. But for now, we'll just go, like, oops. We'll go beans. Grinder. Oh. And then the siphon. And I don't know, maybe we shift everything over by one when I have more, like if there's another thing, like an empty coffee mug or something. I don't know. I don't know. But the coffee stand is coming along. Oh my gosh, and I can like get through that area again? Okay, we found all 4 fossils rather quickly. That is pretty exciting. What do I need? Money rock? And we should hit up resident services while I'm right here. I'm here and thinking about it, let's just do it. Okay, what do you got for me today? KK Marathon. I don't think I own that. That does not seem familiar to me. Okay, back to it. Gotta go check the garden, gotta go check the fashion. Gotta find that money rock. Imagine if once per day in real life, there was a certain rock, like within some vicinity of you, near wherever you are. And that rock would just generate like, I don't know, a total of like $100 a day if you just punched it a couple times. But the problem is like you have to find it, so you have to go like punch a bunch of rocks. I think that'd be worth doing. Just like free money? Yeah, I'd be willing to go punch rocks for a little bit. I imagine it would be like incredibly just miserable to start. But you'd probably toughen up and get some good calluses going after a little bit. After a handful of days punching the rocks. I'm imagining it's not like full force punching, like you're not punching as hard as you possibly can. That would just be misery. You'd like break bones and stuff. That would not be good. That would not be worth $100. Orange Cosmos, of course. I do dig the orange cosmos. These are cool looking flowers. However, we have a bunch of them. I saw it. Yeah. Raja Brooks Birdwing. Like, that's such a cool butterfly. We're already gonna sell a bunch of bugs to Flick, so like, no reason not to just load up on all the bugs we can find. Ugh. All the ones that are like reasonable to catch, I should specify. The ones where I like gotta go over and like around and like loop down to get it, kind of a hassle. Okay. You were lucky that I heard that present drifting in. Sweet. Table with cloth. And 'tis apparently a very large table. That's pretty cool. Okay, and we have seen those before. That look familiar to me. Alright, we got all our stuff. Ooh, ow. Let's just do this. I don't want to like accidentally pluck some of these flowers though. Okay, it didn't eat my bells. That's exciting. The wood is like less critical, but probably still worth getting. Now we gotta put these back. that wasn't too bad. I was worried I was gonna have to like move a bunch of flowers or something, and I got the idea for just doing the fence because we could put it all back in one go. And voila. Let's sell things. Alright, that's incredibly convenient because I was going to go talk to Flick after I sold all the other junk in my inventory. But yeah, this is fine. It's not going to be like a ton of money, but it is going to be a couple thousand. That's pretty good. Thank you, Flick. Enjoy your bugs. Is it like a little dining set? Like fine dining? What is that? A table setting. Yeah, okay. It would be cool to get table settings for all the tables, all the seats at the cafe. However, I think I prefer the idea of having food already at all of the seats, like at all the little spots on the table. So I'm gonna pass on this. Or should we get one just so I have it and then I can get more in the future if I want? I don't think I'm gonna want more in the future, but let's just, it's super cheap. Let's just get it and it's just in the catalog. I could even just turn around and sell it again if I want to. I'm not gonna do that. Well, at least like put it in storage. Sell all these. I don't need the table with cloth either. That's good. Okay. We're gonna deal with museum fossils. Oh, which means I'm probably gonna have to like turn around and sell stuff again, huh? That's fine. I can do that. I want to go put all the like wood and crap in storage though also. Which means that we can like drop these on the ground too. Table setting, I kind of want to add to the like let's go try to customize it pile. Just because I'd be curious to see like what we could customize it, how we could customize it with whom, where, you know. That is not storage. The floor is not storage. I don't know why I did that. Storage. I really don't need to just carry around a second net. I made it and was carrying it around like out of spite and anger from when my net broke last time. But I no longer am feeling that angry and spiteful, so we'll just like put you here for now. We'll get a couple thousand from all the fossils when we sell these. That'll be neat. Then we just go, like, dive fishing. I was gonna call it fishing, but, like, it's diving, but we're diving for fish. We can go swim around for a while. That sounds great. It's actually, like, cooled off quite a bit today. Here, where I'm at. IRL. It's been so miserably hot. That cooled off, that was very nice. Maybe another heat wave, and then I think that heat wave has kind of died down again, so it's like... I actually don't have the air conditioning on today, because it's just, like, a functional temperature. I'm able to function. I had the window open for most of the day. The cats really enjoyed that. feel like it's probably going to heat up again, though. Summer's still not over. I'm just, like, I'm at the point where it's not so hot that I can't even think about, like, going outside. It's just miserable to be outside. It's like, yeah, you know what? It's warm enough. I wouldn't mind, like, going swimming or something. Like, that'd be kind of neat. And therefore, we will do it in the game. I forget, did lobsters go away at the end of last month? Or do they go away at the end of this upcoming month? Or, like, the current month? I remember that being a part of, like, when I was looking up what's going on with the monthly changeover. I was excited because lobsters were going away and I wouldn't have to, like, spend an hour chasing a lobster around the map again. Although, I did have some epic lobster chases. So as usual, the two things we're after. A, anything that's, like, new. That's always good. And B, like, it'd be cool to get a scallop and to bump into Pascal. That's kinda it. Like, we're going to make some money for selling all these things, but I don't think there's anything, like, super crazy valuable out here. Maybe, like, the pearls? But I'm kind of hoarding those to craft with. So, yeah, I don't know. I mostly feel like I'm here for museum completion. And just, like, for the change of pace. Question I might have to grapple with. If I see a shark, if I see like a fish with a dorsal fin, do I avoid it, swim to a beach without like scaring that fish away, and then try to catch it? Probably. Or do I just like ignore it and keep swimming out here? I think it's probably going to depend on if I have the inventory, but nah, because I could just, like, throw away sea grapes or something I don't care about. I think the answer here is I need to just not swim to, like, close enough that I can see the shore. Just don't get yourself into the situation where you have to make that choice. Done. Easy. I also don't know if, like... I don't think scallops have any sort of, like, limited time that they can't be caught or anything. I think they're just, like, kind of rare, but available just literally any time of any day. I believe that is the case. I don't know. Not really having the best luck so far. Just a lot of the same, like, very common sea critters, I guess. See, and like, you're not even moving. I know that scallops move, like they swim around a little bit. I think they swim a little bit more than you. You're like an urchin, maybe? Ooh, you're the sea snake. The spotted garden eel. I have plenty of inventory space. I'm gonna at least fill up my inventory once. I don't know if I'm gonna... Like, if we don't get a scallop, I might just do, like, one inventory load and call it there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, hopefully I just don't have to, like, make a decision around it. Oh, you were moving, whatever you were. It's a scallop! Alright, problem solved. Alright, Pascal, give me something cool, please. Yeah, knock yourself out, dude. Ooh, we get some truth. Feel this. Grammar's just word jail, man. Words gotta be free. Rules that who wasn't this need, like? He's saying... Who needs... rules like that or something? I don't know, man. Well, that's fun. Kind of hurt my brain a little bit at the end there, but it's fun. And now he's just gonna swim around out there. You can follow him around and watch him eat the scallop. Gonna eat that scallop, dude? Gonna eat the scallop? Gonna eat the scallop, Pascal? At some point you're gonna eat the scallop, I know you are. I've seen you do it. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. He's cracking it open first on his shell. That's what the shell on his belly's for. Alright. That's cool. And we got a thing. I don't know what we got, but we'll see that when we get on land. Look at that, we got a pearl. That's another thing. That's a whole different thing. That's sweet. Grammar is just word jail. I really don't think that I agree with that. So I know that there is a certain amount of using grammar as like a shibboleth. Shibboleth? How do you pronounce that word? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Grammar is just word jail. Words gotta be free, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that... Here's kind of my stance on, like very strict, proper grammar and adjacent sort of, like, strict categories of things. You'll see what I mean here shortly. I don't know if I've done this, like, mini rant on a video before. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I know people get really, really, really pedantic about certain things, and in a lot of cases they do it like it can be like obnoxious the way people do it, and in many cases it's just like they're sort of inflexible in their way of thinking about it. In many cases, like additionally or separately, it's used as like a shibboleth, like an indicator that I belong with this crowd, right? I'm going to declare that, you know, Metroidvania is a bad genre type, or that, you know, I'm going to declare that like grammar has to be perfect in all cases, or whatever. And you're saying that to kind of fit in with that crowd. You want to associate yourself with that, right? It's like kind of an elitist, like it's not necessarily elitism, but it is kind of in that same like mentality. Like I'm trying to put myself in a category with other people who I want to be in this, you know, in the same category with, whatever. I really, really, really like sort of being pedantic and trying to like nitpick and argue and pinpoint and like very, very tightly define like genres and things. I do that around like video games and stuff. Try to define like try to like nitpick definitions and stuff. I know that like a good example in the modern day is roguelike with a K versus roguelite with a T, which a lot of people think is just basically like the same thing. Like you're just being pedantic and they're the same genre. And then a lot of other people are like, no, there's like a lot of nuance. They're entirely different. And here's why, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, I wish we could give that to Pascal. And part of why I like doing that is because it forces you to sort of confront and articulate things. I also think it's like very, very valuable when you're just communicating with people in general to like define the language and the like sort of the rules that you'll be using, like defining your tools that you'll be using to interact with other people. This happens at like work and stuff all the time, where like I or people on my team, you know, somebody will be talking to somebody else and they'll be using words, and then the different parties in that meeting or conversation or whatever will come away with like wildly different understandings of what happened in that, because they didn't have like an agreed upon definition for what they were even talking about in the first place. That's actually happening now with a project that I'm on, where like expectations were not set properly by either side. Did we go in and buy fashion today? I don't remember if I went in there today or not. I think I did. What did we get from Pascal? He just gave me one pearl, didn't he? Well, that's a bummer. Maybe we'll go swimming again tomorrow. I want to focus more on swimming and getting more like mermaid stuff that we can craft or wear or put in the house or whatever the case may be. I don't know. For me, debate is not like I want to win. I want to score points. I want to prove that I'm better than you or smarter or whatever. For me, I enjoy the debate because I like getting sort of additional context and perspective and nuance out of people, right? Like, why do you think the thing that you think? Why are you and I talking about the same thing and using the same words, but we have different meanings? What do you mean when you say those words? Here's what I mean. How is what I mean different from what you mean? I think there's like a huge amount of value in that. I really like sort of like the incredible like breadth and depth of available communication if you find like the right words and stuff. And I like being able to sort of settle on terms and definitions and become like very precise with your definitions and your how you speak about things. I don't know. It is fun and interesting to me, and also helps to like navigate a lot of. It has helped me a lot in my career. Let's leave it at that. Holy moly, exactly 30,000 bells. That's kind of crazy. That's a very precise number from just all the random crap that I sold. I guess we're just putting the pearls in storage, huh? Yeah, I guess. And like, the final thing I'll say about like the sort of debate and being pedantic and like grammar and stuff, you know, because the grammar is like a big part of this also, right? Like you got to be using the words in the same way if you're gonna get at the same sort of understanding. It goes both ways, right? Like I like it when I am confronted, you know, with things that I'm saying incorrectly or words that I'm assuming that you have the same understanding of this word, the same connotation that I do when I say it. People, you know, call me out on that. Like it can be very eye-opening. That's all. Is there anything else I want to do today? Not really. I think I'm done. I'm gonna leave the wetsuit on, and that'll remind me to do more swimming tomorrow. Maybe we'll bump into Pascal again, get some more truth, spawn another like rambling rant about something that he says. Who knows? Thanks for watching, everyone. May the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.